Are you going to get ready for school?
Yeah.
Come on then.
It's 7 a.m. in East Manchester. Zoe is getting ready to take 6-year-old Samara to school before she heads off to work as a carer for the elderly.
Mummy takes me to breakfast club while she's at work, and then after breakfast club I go to school.
In Morecambe, Michael and his mum are doing the same in the flat above the shop where she works part-time.
Do you enjoy school? Do you like it?
Yes.
Do you?
A lot.
Do you? A lot?
Both Zoe and Val work minimum wage jobs around looking after their children.
At weekends, I go to my friend's house.
So am I working this weekend?
Yeah.
But work alone isn't enough. Both need benefits to support their wages, but even then, both families are barely getting by.
I can't earn more money because to earn more money you'd have to pay childcare. So I'd be paying more than I'd be earning.
I hate being on the benefits. Absolutely hate it. And if I could cope without it, I would. We're not all lazy. Some of us do want to get off of it. Some of us want to work. I've worked since I was 14.
It's not a great situation to be in. It's an awful situation to be in. When you're sitting wondering if you're going to be able to provide food for your child. It's heartbreaking. We had to go and use the food bank.
How did you find that?
Not degrading as such, but you wonder how you found yourself in that situation. What did I do wrong that I'm now here having to, bring my child along to help me get some food into the house for us to get by on.
This is perhaps our traditional view of poverty. The cause? Mass unemployment. Children growing up in homes where their parents aren't working. But today, the face of child poverty has changed. Stephen Armstrong is an author who's been investigating its rise across the north of England for more than a decade.
The idea of poverty was people who had no work. It was if you were without a job because of either your age or your ill health or that your employer had closed, then you fell into poverty. What we're talking about now is people who are in work. So last year, 2016, for the first time on record, over 55% of the people who were in poverty had a full-time job or at least some sort of work. So it's always been the answer to getting out of poverty is to get a job, and that is no longer true.
Right now, almost 1 in 3 children in the northwest is living in poverty. 2/3 of those children have at least one working parent. Parents like Zoe. Even though she works a 12-day fortnight, her wages are low, her benefits have been cut, and prices keep rising, leaving her and her daughter right on the edge.
When you've paid everything, when bills, rent, everything's been paid, how much money do you have left over to spend?
About £40–50 is what I have left.
For the month?
That's it.
So if anything goes wrong, you get a leak, something breaks that you need to replace, you've got 50 quid.
Yeah, I do worry about it because if I got stuck in that situation, then I don't know what I'd do. Because I've got no savings, so if anything did happen, there's nothing there to back me up, there's nothing to help, there's nothing.
Do you have any savings?
No.
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 Is that kind of a ludicrous question to ask you?
It is slightly, yeah.
Is it?
Well, I'm spending £10–15 a week on food.
Yeah.
It's not because I'm squandering any money away.
No.
Val and Michael fell into poverty after she split with her husband. An 8-week wait for her first universal credit payment left her unable to pay her rent or her utility bills. So she threw herself at the mercy of her landlord, who let them stay. And despite her best efforts, her son was all too aware of how tough times had become.
He's offered when he's got money in his piggy bank to give me money.
He's offered to give you money?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel when he brings him up to you?
Proud in a way that he would be that generous, but also very sad. He's 10. He also offered to go and get a job.
Did you ever have those fears and worries about how he'll look back on this part of his life?
I don't want that as a legacy for my children. Well, Mum always struggled. Mum was in benefits. so we didn't have a great childhood.
Do you worry about that?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like Zoe, Val would like to work more hours, but as a single parent, she needs to be home for when her son returns from school.
Okay. When do you find out?
Michael knows why we're filming with his mum and has something he wants to tell us about their situation.
So sometimes, my mum tries getting me stuff, or I like stuff, I'm not always allowed it. I have to get to downgraded things. But I'm fine with that now, and I like it, and I like my life. Yes, and our homework was to write a letter to a soldier.
Oh wow!
I did that.
Oh, what? That's amazing.
I'd either be an astrophysicist or paleontologist, because I'm all about space and I love science.
You're a very good writer.
I'm very proud of him. It sort of shows that I haven't failed completely. I haven't let him down. Yeah.
We're back in Manchester, where we've been invited to Samira's 7th birthday party. Zoe tells us she's been planning for this day since April.
Wrapping paper, birthday card, even the signs for her birthday. Everything was bought months before her birthday. Birthday to you.
When do you see yourself getting out of this?
Not till she's in high school.
5 years.
Yeah, till she could be left legally in the house on her own. I can't work full time.
Can I borrow it now? I'm going to make a wish first.
But you've got to keep going for your kid. That's what keeps you going, that's what keeps you motivated.